Okay, in this lesson we're going to see how we can access any kind of text file, how we can look inside the text file. The first command that we can use is the cat command. So for example, if I'm here and I have this new text.txt file, this one here, I can access it typing cat and new text.txt. And I can see inside this text, hello, this is a try, bye-bye. Okay. What if you use this command for a long text like this one, which is very long? Well, if I do that, I get cat, and I use this for a long text. And as you can see, I open this text and we get to the end of this file, which is pretty long. We can see any kind of option that we might want to use with this command just by looking for it in the manual. So if I type man cat, we see that there are a bunch of information and options. For example, this option here might be useful. Number the output lines starting at 1. Let's go out, press Q. So I could have the cat command with the -n option on this, for example, this new text, and I'm gonna get the file with the number of the lines, and here it is. Now, as you can see, texts go all the way down to the end of the file. So what if I want to access the file but starting from the start? Well, in that case, I can use the more command. So more does the same thing, but it starts at the beginning. So more, for example, long text. And you see that now it starts at the start and then it stops here. And if I want to go down, I can use the down arrow keys like this, and to go up, the up arrow keys. And I can go down up to the end. And if I want to quit this, I can do this directly by typing Q. So I type Q, and here I quit. Now, both the cat and the more command, they give the output of the file inside the same space of the terminal. You can see here that we had this text, which is in the same space as every other thing in the terminal. If I want to open the inside of the file in another space, like for example what the man command does, when you type the man command, it opens another space. We use instead the less command. So if I do less and I go less, for example, long text, you see right now I am in another space. I go up and down, but I don't go back to the terminal. Here it stops. And again, I can go down with the down arrow keys or up with the up arrow keys. And what is very useful, since we are in another space, what we can do is we can search for strings in the same way that we do in the manual. So we type / and for, I don't know, I, for example, look for a string known, I don't know, known, and we can see the string known, which is highlighted. And I go down the same way that I do with the terminal. So I press N, or I press Shift N to go up. If you want to go at the beginning of the file, you just type the G key. Type G, and I am at the beginning. If you want to go down to the end, you press Shift G, and you're down to the end of the file. To go out, I press Q, and we're good to go. See you in the next lesson, where we will see how to open any kind of file.